What's he repping? Doesn't he know I'm under the gun? Let's play some 2-5 no limit hold'em at the Bellagio. The day before the Super Bowl, 500 max buy-in. Let's build our stack to over 2,000. Chip porn, good profit, leading up to a Sunday online on ACR. We got momentum. We can win at a cash game, right?
Big blind.
Redo di Sonaro is the high.
I would have saw you right there. Slide out and just jam on it.
Players.
No, what I told you.
I had to do that.
75.
Thank you. I don't care. Like, I love it. People involved.
All in. We're 2 hours into the 2-5 no limit game. Let's go over some hands, but first let's take you to somewhere special. A little place I like to call the conservatory. With blinds at $2, $5, action folds to middle position, an elderly Caucasian male who makes it 20 to go. I haven't played a hand yet. I've been sitting at the table for about 20 minutes, just getting reads on my opponents. I look down at 2 black 10s in the big blind. Might be a candidate to 3-bet. No idea since I don't play too many cash games, but we put in the call. I know we're not folding. The flop comes, ace, 7, 6, 2 clubs. I check, he bets 25. We could be scared of the ace. He's gonna have an ace here a lot, but we do have backdoor clubs, and if we spike a 10, we might be able to stack them. So I put in the $25 call. The turn is a deuce of clubs. I check, and he quickly checks. Could be pot controlling an ace. He could have a mid pair. He could have some broadways he's given up with. When the river brings the ace of diamonds, I'm liking our 10s. We don't want to bet too big to scare off his middle pairs that we want to call. And we don't want to bet too big that we're going to get value owned by all of his ace X's that he checked back because he's scared we hit a flush. So I bet a blocker value bet, $25. He quickly calls and shows ace queen offsuit. And we're off to a bad start. With blinds at $2, $5, action folds to me in the cutoff. I have 9, 10 of spades. Raise it up to 15. Same old Caucasian male calls in the small blind and the big blind folds. The flop comes. Queen, 9, 7, 2 hearts, 1 diamond. He checks. I want to bet for value. I bet 20 and he quickly calls. A lot of draws on this board. We're in position. We want to shut down all equity on draws. The turn is an offsuit 3. He checks, and we're going to go for value once again. We're going to make him pay. Not too much, though. We want to keep him in with all of his straight and flush draws. We bet $40, and he quickly calls. The river is an 8. Jack 10 gets there. He thinks for about 30 seconds and checks. Is he trying to make us not bet with a Queen X, or is he just giving up with a missed flush draw? We check behind, and he shows King 4 of Hearts. We got some value. I'm under the gun with Ace, King of Clubs to make it 15. Action folds to the big blind who puts in the call. Flop comes. King, Jack, 3, 2 hearts, 1 club. He checks. I bet 20. He thinks for a bet and check raises to 70. What's he repping? Doesn't he know I'm under the gun? Pretty strange line. I'm guessing he has pocket 3s or King Jack. Those are the only hands that really beat us. But we're going to put in the call and see what happens on the turn. The turn is a 10 of clubs, and he bets $110. Not loving my hand, but we definitely can't fold in position now that we picked up the Broadway draw and the nut flush draw and top. We put in the call. The river's an offsuit queen. We make Broadway. He thinks 30 seconds and checks. I'm thinking he does at this point have 2 pairs or a set of 3s. What's the best bet that can look bluffy and get value? I think 150 is a pretty decent size. I'd want to bet this with my missed flush draws and my made ace high straights. He tanks for quite a few minutes, tries to get me to talk, I don't say shit, and he folds. And we now have $700. We're up $100 on the session. The cutoff raises to $15. We're on the button with ace jack off. I think this is a good hand to 3-bet. So we make it $50 to go. The blinds don't want any of this action. Folds to the cutoff. He thinks about it for a while. And he eventually puts in the call. Heads up to see a flop. The flop comes 7-7-4, rainbow. He checks. I think this is a good spot to rep our overpair. We could have aces, we could have jacks. So let's down bet just a little bit on this dry board to $40. Make him fold out all of his suited broadways, stuff like that. Maybe just peel one off with one of his mid pairs. Maybe we'll hit an ace or jack and be able to go for value on future streets. The turn is a deuce. He checks, and this is make or break time. Do we go for the $120 turn bet to continue our story of repping an overpair? Nope. We just check it back. The river comes an 8, so the straight gets there. He could still have a lot of mid pairs, some trips combos, and he eventually leads into us for $110 again. Can't really call with ace high in this spot. Don't think he'd reverse float us, so we lay it down and lose the pot. What do you guys think about the double barrel there?
After my button.
Give me $1.
Alright. I'm on the list to go as well. Who are they going to put in the game? Joe, you got a seat on 12? Joe, do you got a seat on 12?
I take the second.
You're going to them, give him $1.
Keep picking up dollars.
I'm pretty sure there is. Just 25.
Probably not local if it's the first time.
In for 600, out 706. Just over 4 hours of play. Not too bad. Really getting the hang of 2.5 no limit at the Bellagio. Tendencies, frequencies, the freedom of being able to leave your seat and go walk around the conservatory, grab a bite to eat, or just stretch your legs is a nice luxury to have. See you guys next time. I'll probably be playing a tournament. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. And I'm out.